Hello and hi, my dear friends, students, and fellow professionals. This is CA Raj Kumar in front of you. Let us have a start. Maybe you might have seen the title of our program, which is Work Learning Program. First time ever for CA, CMA, or CS or any professional students, we are launching a program called Work Learning Program. What is this work learning program and what is the idea behind it? Let us have a look at it. Now, see, for CA or CMA or CS students, training is very important. Yes or no? Maybe one will call as articleship, one will call as internship, or one will call as training. Whatever it is, that is very, very important. There may be some students who have not done their articleship properly, maybe due to their health issues or some other issues. Similarly, there may be some students who have done articleship or internship but restricted to one particular area like stock audit or internal audits. It is possible because we cannot expect every firm to give you all the exposure possible, because they may allocate you to any particular sector. It is possible. So thereby, in such a case, you may have learned only one particular topic like audits or taxes, any one element. And let me tell you, there may be some more students who have done their articleship properly, but 2 or 3 years might have been completed because they have gone to job, or maybe some gap was there, sir. Because of the gap, now they forgot everything. They want to update themselves. In fact, all the above types of students, they want to learn the work, sir. But the problem is, how can they learn work? They have to go and join in any CA firm once again. But let me tell you one thing. Any firm will allow you to join if you continue at least for a period of 1 year, without which even we cannot train you or you cannot learn. So then, how can we learn work in a shorter period of time? In fact, unless a CA focus specifically on you, it is not possible to learn work that quickly. So thereby, all these types of students or semi-qualified or qualified are facing a problem. Then I thought, why can't we start a program where we can give training related to all these aspects? Then I thought of this work learning program, which I was very, very happy to announce. Ultimately, this is for those students or semi-qualified or qualified who need the work exposure. Now let us see highlights of this program. So what are the highlights of this program? Let me tell you, this is a detailed program covering 5 most important practical aspects. What are these? The first most important practical aspect is filing of GST returns. Sir, let me tell you one thing. Today, I think there is no small business also without having GST registration. Many small shops also are getting that GST registration. Maybe you might see before that shop the GSTIN number. Yes or no? So the GST number you might see. So because the scope of GST work has increased a lot, for professionals also its scope will increase. Are you getting the point, sir? So definitely this is one area where we need to concentrate. The next one that I would like to highlight is income tax returns. Hello, what is that? Filing of income tax returns. Let me tell you, sir. Generally, for a CA firm, I think you have certain audit period. In other words, you have certain season. From June to September, it is actually called as a season. Why it is called as a season, sir? Very simple. Most of the income tax returns and tax audit, everything done during that period only. That is the period which gives us heavy income also. So therefore, if you want to have your own practice, without having knowledge of this income tax returns, you cannot proceed. So this is the second aspect which we will focus. Now let me move to the third one. So this is latest accounting techniques. Gone are the days where we pass thousands of entries manually. Now we have got latest softwares with which we can pass entries within few minutes. Even if 500,000 entries are there, within few minutes we can pass those journal entries. Softwares are there. Now we have to get updated. Only when we know those updates, we can communicate to the client so that accounting can be done quickly. In fact, we should know it, sir. For verification of something, first you should know it. No, you are going to verify the accounting. For that, first you should know how accounting will happen. Hope you are understanding. So that is the third one. Then there comes the fourth one. See, we should all know the rules and regulations that are applicable to a company, that are applicable to an LLP or any firm also. Only when we know those rules and regulations, we can guide the client. Without we knowing rules and regulations, how can we guide the client? So thereby it is very, very important to know about this legal compliances. Let me deal with the last one and my favorite one, that is linking theory with practicals. See, generally in professional courses, we have got subjects like GST, income tax, etc. See, generally there will be some theory points we cannot understand straight away. When we read it, we cannot understand. But when we apply it, we will understand. Not just understanding, we'll remember for long. In fact, the level of understanding will be different, sir. When I talk about the practical way of learning, if you apply practically anything, you will have in-depth knowledge, and that in-depth knowledge you will remember for long term. That's the beautiful advantage when you apply any provision. So thereby, if there are any students who are writing one group, and if they have some time, and if they come to the program like this, maybe already they are preparing some theory, simultaneously the practical application also will be there, which will help them like anything. So hope you are understanding. So these are the 5 important practical aspects which we are going to focus. Now let us start focusing on other highlights of this program. Look here, 50 hours teaching and 100 hours practical training by a qualified chartered accountant. In fact, let me tell you, sir, how this 50 hours teaching and 100 hours practical training came is, totally our batch will be there for 75 days, every day 2 hours. So in 2 hours also, 40 minutes I'll be teaching you, rest 1 hour 20 minutes, practical application of the same will be there. That means 75 days into 40 minutes, 50 hours I'll be teaching, and 100 hours you will be practically applying the same in front of a CA. In other words, first I will teach you, sir, every day. Later on, immediately you are going to apply the same in front of me, so that if there are any doubts, immediately I am going to clarify such doubts. Hope it is clear. Now similarly, one more important highlight of this program is, each batch will have a maximum of only 15 to 20 candidates. How many? 15 to 20 candidates only. Sir, I am talking about offline batch. There are 2 batches actually, offline as well as online. What is this online batch, sir? I will be communicating later on in this video. But our focus is mainly on offline batch only. Each batch will have a maximum of 15 to 20 candidates. See, if it is 100 students, then we cannot concentrate. But when it is only 15 to 20 students, for every student we will be giving system and we will be monitoring them, then definitely it is easy for paying more attention. Next one, super convenient time for professionals as well as students. Why I am telling super convenient time is because you need not stop anything. If you want to do your job, okay, you can do it. If you want to go to classes, you can go it. Maybe if you want to just continue your preparation, you can do it. You need not stop any of these things, because we are planning either early morning or the late evening, so that you will have no problem. Anyway, we will have both batches, early morning as well as late evening also, to the extent possible. Okay, right. So these are some of the highlights. Let me continue. There are even more highlights. Sir, all professional students, when I say all professional, he may be a CA, CMA, CS or any professional. In fact, he may be inter student, final student, qualified or semi-qualified, doesn't matter. Whoever requires work exposure, they can apply for this program. This is a beautiful chance for every type of student. Similarly, everywhere we will be giving detailed manuals indicating step-by-step procedure. First, what step to do? We'll take a screenshot and guide. Another screenshot we'll guide. In the GST portal, income tax portal, or any software, whatever it is, we'll be taking screenshots at each and every place, and we will say this item to be selected, this has to be checked. Like that we will communicate, sir. As a result, in future, without our intervention, you can do on your own. Like the detailed manuals will be given for whatever topic I teach. Hope it is clear. Similarly, every class will be recorded, which is a gift for you, like anything, sir. Listen, every class will be recorded and it will be available in the Google Drive link, which will expire only after 1 week. Suppose there is an emergency for you, or you have to go to some other place due to which you are unable to attend the class. Sir, are we missing that class? No, that will be available. Within 1 week, whenever you want, you can once again have a look at it. You can definitely understand. So, of course, after 1 week it will be deleted, sir. That's point. Anyway, if you make a request, we will once again make it available. Our intention is those persons who cannot attend regularly due to some necessity, for them also we should provide them classes continuously in one or the other way. That is our intention. So these are the main highlights, and let me tell you the most important highlight. For all these offline batch students, lifetime free professional guidance will be there. So me and my team will guide you lifetime freely, sir. So this is what our assurance. Okay. So this is what about the highlights, sir. Now let us focus on to the next aspect. Now let us proceed to the course fee details. Let me start showing you this course fee details. Anyway, this is our brochure. So where everything we will mention. Anyway, we'll keep this brochure in the description, sir. You can download it. If you want, you can take a print of it also. So we have given the main aspects that this program will start from 1st Feb 2023, and maybe the highlights of this program. Whoever wants to attend offline, address was also given along with our phone numbers. Anyway, first let us focus on this course fees, sir. So what is the fees for our batches? Now let me show you. Overall, we have divided the batches into 3 types. Overall, we have divided the batches into 3 types. Our main focus is on offline batch, sir, but there are other batches also. Let me explain you what are all these 3 batches about. The first one, offline batch. Course fee is 20,000, sir, for 75 days, every day 2 hours. What will be the facilities provided for this batch? Let me show you. Laptops will be provided at office. You need not bring any systems or laptops. We will only provide you during that 2 hours. You can just have it in front of you. You can apply, and later on, of course, it will not be given after 2 hours, sir. If you want to practice after that 2 hours also, you should have your own laptop. But during the office time, definitely we will provide the laptop. Similarly, if I talk about other batches, online premium or online basic batch, if I talk about the other 2 batches, students should have their own laptops. We cannot provide because it is online. If it is offline, definitely we will be providing as many laptops as required. Next thing, live face-to-face classes will be there. That means for offline batch students, they will be seeing me live, sir, face-to-face. But online, anyway, we will be providing that Zoom classes. Online live Zoom classes will be provided. Whatever I teach to that offline students only simultaneously will be given live in Zoom or YouTube, etc. Definitely we will maintain Zoom minimum. Okay, right. Next step. If it is offline, immediately after that 40 minutes teaching, live monitoring and clearing of doubts will be there by me. But if it is online, how doubts will be clear? You may have the doubt, right? So let me tell you. You will be given a separate Telegram group, sir. In the Telegram group, you can post the queries. Let me tell you, we will provide you the data and software required for practice on daily basis. What you have to do? You have to practice, and then if there are any queries, you have to post it to Telegram. Let me tell you, each and every query will be answered. Let me repeat, each and every query will be answered by our team. We'll be dedicating a separate team for that. So, of course, I will be monitoring any question, we will be answering. Every question, all the questions which you want will be answered. Only thing you have to do is just take a screenshot of your problem, place it in the Telegram group, we will solve it. If it is, if we are unable to solve directly through Telegram, we will go for any desk, etc., and we will help you also. In that way, extensive help will be there. Just because you are unable to attend the office, we will be helping you. It's going to be a very good way of practicing when you are there online. But let me tell you, if you want to be there in online basic batch, we cannot provide this facility because online basic batch is actually designed only for those who already have work exposure. Just they want latest updates. If I talk about online premium and online basic, the main difference is this one only, sir. Their Zoom class will be there, here also Zoom class will be there, but the only difference is their separate Telegram group will be there where you can post every query you have got and we'll answer every query. Whereas if it is online basic batch, we cannot do that, sir. Neither live monitoring will be there, not separate Telegram facility also. And in fact, let me tell you about the number of students. If it is offline batch, maximum of 15 to 20 students, as I have already communicated. If it is online batch, for premium batch we have restrictions 50 students per batch, because more the number of students, more the queries will be there. We want every query of you to get answered. So we don't want more and more number of students, only limited students. Per batch 50. That means morning batch 50, evening batch 50. That means overall only 100 students will be allowed. If I talk about offline, morning batch 15 to 20, evening 15 to 20. A max of 30 to 40 students only will be allowed. Online basic batch, no limit. Because it is just listening to the class, we don't have any problem. It is just providing you that Zoom access only. You have to just pay 5,000. It is just like 50 hours will be there, no? 50 teaching hours. You will get 50 teaching hours at 5,000 price. Maybe every hour at simply 100 rupees. Qualified CS teaching every hour just at 100 rupees, na, definitely bearable only, sir. That too related to practice in a pinpointed manner is going to be very, very useful to you. So thereby, if you want to just know it, it is online basic batch. If you want to apply and ask your queries, everything, better go for online premium. No, sir, I want to learn more practically. Not, see, whether it is online premium or offline, you can learn to the extent possible, sir. Only difference if you are local or if you can come and attend here, offline batch is only preferable. If you cannot attend because you are there at a distant place, then prefer online premium. I don't suggest you to go for online basic unless you already have enough exposure. So that's why I am telling online premium is recommended only for those students or professionals who cannot attend our office. Now, let me tell you the last one. Lifetime free professional guidance will be there for all the offline batch students. Let me tell you, for online batch I cannot provide, sir, because students will be more in number. I cannot contact with them everybody, but because offline are limited in number, so I will definitely provide them professional, that I will provide them free guidance throughout the life. That's all. So this is what about course fee. Hope you have understood. Now let us focus on the course schedule. See, our course will start on 1st Feb. It will be for 75 days, sir, every day 2 hours. And I have given the schedule in such a way that every day you can understand what we are going to learn. Every day, it is not one day, every day I have given clearly. See, unless we don't plan like that, we cannot complete everything which is required. So almost for every day in this 75 days course I have given by dividing as main part and sub part. What is this main topic? I have said you, we will focus on 5 important aspects, out of which 4 will be given. Last one will not be given, sir. That is linking theory with practicals. Reason is it will not be learned separately. It will be learned while we learn GST returns as well as IT returns. But let me explain you now the summarized course schedule which was there. Sir, for detailed course schedule, I will provide in the description this brochure. You can please download and have a look at it. Now let me show you this summarized course schedule, sir, for the time being. First, let me tell the number of days which will be taken for each topic, sir. For GST returns, we take approximately 20 days. For IT returns, 35 days. For accounting techniques, 10 days. And for legal compliances, 10 days. I think you know every day 2 hours. So automatically 40 hours will focus on GST returns. 70 hours will focus on IT returns. 20 hours will focus once again on accounting. And another 20 hours on legal compliances. This is the time that we spend on an average. If you ask me the timing in which month it will be started, first month, first 10 days we will focus on GST returns, sir. Immediately we will go to latest accounting techniques, and then this GST returns in second month and third month also we will practice for 5 days each to have compliance of due dates, sir. Because due dates we should know, and we should know how to comply. So we will deal with different clients and ensure that you have enough practice. When it comes to IT returns, more issues will be there. We learn with respect to individuals having different heads of income, salary, house property, capital gains, PGBP, other sources. It will take some time. Then for partnership form, companies, trust, minimum everything we will deal with 5 to 10 individuals. 5 to 10 individuals we will deal, 5 partnership forms, 5 companies, 5 trusts. For all these things, we are going to file IT returns. It usually starts from second month and runs till the end. That is what you should know. See, for all other topics covered, you please look at the brochure. You can definitely understand. And with one last point, let me close. No classes will be there on Sundays, sir. The above 75 days is after excluding Sundays. And let me tell you, the completion date may be somewhere in April 3rd week or 4th week, sir. I will not take it till 4th week because I know CA final or CA interest exams will be starting from May itself. Thereby, I will try to ensure it will be completed somewhere by April 20th, etc. So, April 20th or maybe 1 or 2 days extra. That is what the time I will take. If required, I will take 1 or 2 Sundays and try to close it quickly. Because as we are having batch either in open morning or evening, definitely students will come and join this program. When I talk about students, particularly those who are preparing for only one group, they definitely have some idle time which can be used purposively like this. They can use that idle time valuably in this manner. So when they use like this, I cannot restrict them for that examinations, etc. In other words, I should facilitate them for writing the examinations well. Hence, I ensure that this will be completed much before that April 20th or by April 21st or 22nd. That is what I can say. So, this is what about the course schedule details. Now, let me clarify your doubts which you may have and then give my closing words. One doubt which you may exist is, sir, is this a substitute for articleship? Absolutely no. First of all, articleship is mandatory for you. Second one, main one is, sir, an articleship, rather than work, what you learn is communication skills. That communication skills only will help you to get any jobs or any other thing. So thereby I never say that this is a substitute. So maybe if you don't have proper work exposure, this will be helping you, but never this is a substitute for articleship. Second doubt, sir, are we going to work with real data or dummy data? Maybe let me tell you, it's 90% real and 10% dummy. What you are telling, sir? See, gone are the days where we get every data physically. Now, every data we are getting only in soft copies. When we get in soft copies, we know clearly how data will be there, how client will be giving data to us. With that knowledge, we can easily prepare the data which will be almost similar to it. Maybe in fact, if we want, we can take that client data and do enough modifications to it to ensure that client details will not be disclosed. because you should know one point that client details are to be confidential. We'll never directly deal with any client, sir. I will just ensure that it will be almost like real, 90% real data, 10% I will make sufficient changes to ensure that it is not exactly matching. So this is what I can convey. Almost every data we will have, just like in the real client case, but names, everything or many other points will not be exactly there. I will be just doing enough modifications to ensure that we can do as many mistakes, because only with mistakes we can learn more. So that is what about the data with which we are going to work. So I think these two major doubts may be there. Now let me give my closing words, sir. Sir, this course will be really useful for those who are there in job now and who don't have that work exposure and want to have that work exposure maybe in the morning or evening sessions. And one more thing, this will be really useful, in fact even more useful for any CA final or CMA final or professional students when they are preparing any one group. If they are preparing one group, they will have some idle time. They don't know how to use it. This is one of the best way if they don't have that work exposure. Maybe you may think about that money is at 20,000. Don't think about it, because see when a chartered accountant is spending with you 150 hours, I don't think really it's huge money, and you have to understand what you are getting from that. Practical learning will be there. So please keep it in mind. So for this set of people, really this course will be very, very useful. Some of you may have a doubt. Sir, how your teaching skills will be there? We don't know. Let me tell you, within the next 1 week, I will be uploading on every topic which I have said. On GST returns, one client I will be taking practically, and I will be showing how we will do in our program itself exactly. One GST, one IT return, one legal compliance, one latest accounting technique. Similarly, some provisions also I will be applying theoretically and practically. So in that way, all the 5 aspects I have said, for each of them I will be uploading one demo class, like a 5 demo classes I will be uploading. If you feel satisfied with that demo classes only, you can purchase our class, purchase our program by paying some money. In other words, you can subscribe to our program by paying some money. Of course, how to register in your program, sir? Very simple. Please download the brochure which will be given in the description. In that, phone numbers will be there. For the first phone number, you please just message me, WhatsApp me, telling that I want to register in your batch. I will simply create that WhatsApp group. In that you will be added, and every update I will be posting, and payment links, everything will be updated there. So whoever wants to register, once again I am telling, in the brochure, first phone number will be there, 8297275922. For that phone number, either make a call or just message. I will add you to a WhatsApp group where we will be giving all the future updates relating to our program. So hope you have understood. So everything that I have communicated, that's all. With this, we are closing this session. Thank you. Bye-bye. This is what all about work learning